I thought it was a really amazing idea. I didn't know how it would work or if it would work when we first spoke, but I thought it was a great idea, and if it worked, then it would be even better. Yeah. The first one we did, and I heard it actually work, like playing with the player and actually getting it to do its thing. I was amazed and I loved it. You know, the last one we did, I felt the exact same way. Mm-hmm. But every time I'm like, wow,
it's still working.
Yeah, it's just a really cool process.
It's infinite. There's no more writing one song. You know, you can write a choose your own adventure.
Once I actually, dove into it a little bit, it was like, you know what, this actually has some serious possibilities, because a fan gets to choose when they're listening to a track that they like the more somber melodic version of a track that you did, or they like the heavier, more aggressive version, or they like where your lyrical parts are just more aggressive on this song versus,
right,
it's
customization.
It really is. It really is. Yeah. And the first thing that seems obvious, I think, maybe from a musician standpoint, is going, all right, well, we can take that long, ridiculous intro we have on this one song and get rid of it and do something quick and cool. Right. Things like that. Or, you have a lead guitar player going, oh, good, I can do a different lead track or stuff like that.
Oh, it's amazing. I feel like we're in touch with the musical gods. I mean, this is something that's never been done before. This is the first time a song has been written in 3D like this, where there's so many different outcomes and storylines and things to follow.
I sent a mass text out to probably 30, 40 bands, and I didn't get one response. So I don't think anybody really got it. Like, I don't think it's something you can communicate in a couple paragraphs. Right. So I just started calling people. I think maybe about 10% of those actually got it through the phone call and then were excited to do it. And the other 90 that did do it just did it because it was me asking.
Right.
Out of respect, they did it. But then when they were done, all of them were blown away. And I think 100% of the artists that go through the process and then hear their song in ROA format and it's doing its thing, they're completely blown away and can't believe it.
Do you think you've had that kind of improvisational freedom in past recordings?
No. I'm just going to say no.
I was pretty impressed at how we'd go in with the idea of playing it 3 or 4 different ways, and then of each one of those ways, Scott would yell out, try 3 or 4 different ways for each one of those different ways. And at the end, there's so many different directions that it had gone. It was at a certain point you just started to feel kind of like you could do anything you wanted, and that was very free and really exciting thing I've never experienced in any other project.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be satisfied if it was if we were using ROA to have multiple guitar solos and that was the only variation, or if we were just even changing the texture of one section or something. Doesn't seem like you're really capitalizing on what the software can do. You can do so much more with it.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like a alternate reality. Like, what if you had made a different decision at this time? Like, right. What would have happened? For me, I was just switching out different synths, switching out different drums, and the vocals stayed the same the whole time. For me, it just gives you the option of exploring different genres for one song.
Now that you've been through the process of writing and recording a song this way, do you still have the same passion and interest towards Random Order Audio?
Yeah, absolutely. Very enthusiastic. I mean, even while I was writing the lyrics for The Man with the Golden Skeleton, I was already daydreaming up other stories and scenarios that I would like to explore in 3 dimensions like that.
Yeah, this is brand new. This is a toy that we just got. We haven't even learned how to play with it yet.
Right.
Like, well, this first, and we already know next time we hit the studio to do it that it's going to be twice as smooth because of all the little things that we learned stumbling along the way to get through the first one. I mean, that's what happens though. The first one through the wall always gets a little bloody.
For Random Order Audio, the concept as a whole, would you say it's more liberating to music than it is forced?
I would say yes. Just only because, like, you come up at least when we're writing songs, usually it's like a million different ideas, and now you can actually express each million idea.
Yeah.
Now, so you don't have to restrict yourself at all when you're recording through ROA.
Random Order Audio, a new age of options.